Hey you guys, this is what happens whenever you're sitting up minding your own business, right? Check this out. I walk across the street to smoke a cigarette and fire truck passes, 5 carloads of cops show up. This is what happens when you're targeted, you know what I mean? They try to I guess intimidate you or something. I don't know. But I know it's crazy, but it is what it is. Look at that. Fucking 4 carloads. But this is what's happened to me on a regular day-to-day basis. You know, I'm harassed on a day-to-day basis. You know what I'm saying? They try to intimidate and follow me around town. And it's the cops, they're the ones that are actually, you know, calling all the shots from higher above, you know what I mean? So, and that's really the truth, these fallen angels and whoever else is up there that's running the show, the shit falls downhill, right? So you go, downhill. I don't know what's going on with this car, but here comes another one, see? And this is where your taxpayers' money's going. For them to run around, burn gas, and run their bells. You know what I'm saying? Just to pass, and make loud noise. You're the only place in town, you know what I'm saying? Nowhere else, anywhere. You hear them making their rounds and turning their lights off back there, so. Pretty sad when even the police are doing it to you, huh? Kind of hard to prove something to a government that's doing the show, huh? That's why I know I'm not from here. I would never intentionally hurt anybody, you know. We're all here to, live a good life, is what I thought. But no. What you're entitled to in this life, they want it. Everything. You know? This is Maryland for you, you know what I'm saying? This is how they harass you. They try to intimidate you, that's what it is, you know? Even the cops are too scared to come up to you, but they'll drive by you and point their little, what is it called? Whenever they want crowds to just dispersed, that makes you they use this shit on people in Venezuela, you know what I'm saying? Makes you sick when they point it at you. Until you get used to it. It seems your body even builds a tolerance for that as well, you know, so. But the problem is, most of this world is evil. I say 85 to 90%. It's really hard to find a real person. They've all been killed or turned. And I believe he's right. I believe that most of them they've already took out. So it's the very few that hold on. You know what I mean? Until you figure out what they're doing. And you know what I'm saying? And you really you have to figure out who you are and why they're doing this to you. And usually it's about money, no, it's about way more than that. You know how whenever the dude that supposedly landed on the moon, some of his first words was, this is one small step for mankind. You remember he said mankind, not humankind, but mankind. Don't you get it? You guys better wake up. The Bible is kind of like a story. You know, you have to read between the lines. And this Jesus that they worship in the Bible. I'm not so I just don't believe. I believe that they used him as a martyr in the Bible to make blasphemy. It's one of their victories, you know, that they got one over on them. I'm 47 now. This 7 is, yeah. I've been waiting for this one. Knowing the truth now, complete truth, that most of this world is evil. Most of the world is on the payroll. Some just do it for fun. It's like a game. And they really believe that they're going to win. That's the fucked up part about it. They believe doing bad to somebody is going to help them win. In what universe is that? Even this one's got spiritual laws, boys and girls. Yeah, they can stay hidden, but as soon as they're, like, you know, shown, there ain't much you can do about it no more. You can use your little energy weapons. You can try to, like, mob somebody out, try, you know, and put all these spells and curses on them and all this shit. No. Before it's said and done, you all are going to find out. Once you know, you know. There's no going back. You know what I mean? You see people for who they really are and what they're really doing. And all I can say is, wow. You know what I mean? Like, damn. People go that hard over a little piece of paper that they give back out anyway. You know? I'm tired of working for these people. I'm tired of doing, you know, they say jump. My, you know, how high bullshit. I'm gonna live for my freedom. I'm gonna live on my own. I don't need nobody but me until I find her. After I find her, that's when I know I'll be free. I believe that's this year. She's out there somewhere fighting the same thing. Like I said, it's on rotation. Like they have this, like it's an app you sign. You sign in on, I think, or you open and it gives you access to certain things on your phone. You know? Ain't that crazy? That's the kind of access they have when they do evil shit. And they're okay with it. They go home and go to sleep like there's nothing happening. That's when you really know that somebody's soulless. You know what I mean? Half of these people, when you look in their eyes, you don't see nothing. An empty fucking flesh suit. They think the money in this world makes them so much better than you. And my shorts are red, right? See, then we got the new one, you know, right in front of me. She got out of a fucking cab, walking around, pointing her little gizmos at me. They think they're so slick. That's just a covert, like, they want to overt, but they're covert about it, you know what I mean? I don't really care anymore. I ain't scared of none of you fucks. I walk right in the middle of all y'all. Y'all ain't gonna fucking touch me. If you do, then we'll cross that road, I guess. But if I was you, I wouldn't touch me. Because I'm gonna fear for my life. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna stab you right in your throat. I'm gonna kill you. And then I'm going to tell the cops that, I fear for my life. Put me in prison for fearing for my life. When somebody puts you in fear of your life, you're allowed to protect yourself by any means. Any state. Just keep that in mind when you fuck with me. I'm not trying to take nobody's life. I'm trying to grow and learn and figure out what's right is right and make what's wrong is wrong. We're going to turn the world back upside down. You're going to give back what you stole. Not just to me, but to everyone. The world's going to be reborn. I don't know how he's going to do it yet, but he's going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Until then, all I'm going to do is keep getting wiser and stronger. I'm going to take y'all's asses all the way to the house. If you fuck with me, you fuck with me. Go ahead, I don't care. Do what you do. Just remember, I'm not just anybody. If you don't know yet, you're going to. And it's sooner than what you think. Promise. You just look at it and say, you know what I'm saying? Fucking weird, you know what I mean? They're empty. They don't have a heart or a soul. It is what it is. Everybody made the choice. I made mine.